Sports Talk back at it, talking All-Star snubs. Now, I know the All-Star reserves were announced a couple days ago, but I'm just getting right into it. So, who was snubbed from the All-Star team? I'll give you one guy from both conferences that I thought, or that people thought should have gotten in, but didn't, and one person from each conference who didn't deserve to get in. Let's start with the East. Paul Pierce got in to the All-Star game basically on a Lifetime Achievement Award, and it was coming off the fact that he passed Larry Bird for second most points all time on the Celtics scoring list, but he did not deserve to make the All-Star team. His stats picked up, yes, I know, but Boston's record is mediocre. As of today, they're only 15-12 and hovering above 500 and the 7th seed in the East. A much more deserving candidate would have been Josh Smith, who just got robbed. I mean, Josh Smith needs to call the police because this was highway robbery on part of the coaches in the East and the West, because they should have picked Josh Smith. You talking about 16 points, 9.3 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal a game. ATL has a much better record than Boston at 18-10. And there's really no excuse. I have not seen anybody give me a good reason for why Josh Smith shouldn't have gotten in to the All-Star game. Complete snub. Now on to the West. Dirk Nowitzki's my boy. He is one of my favorite players, but this year he did not play like an All-Star and got in for the same reason Paul Pierce did. Big name. And coming off winning a title last year. So, who deserves the roster spot that Dirk stole from or was sort of handed to? I don't agree with this, but people are telling me Monte Ellis. I would have picked Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol's averaging 16 points and 10 rebounds. Yes, the Lakers' record hasn't been that much, but just from a sheer point of stats, he's had a better statistically year than Dirk Nowitzki. Monte Ellis. Let me tell you guys something about Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis, if you don't already know, is not a winner. He can put up 30 points every night. What happens? The Warriors lose. Just the other night, he put up 48 points. What happened? They lost. He's a great scorer, not a player. Big difference. Which is why Monte Ellis, I don't believe, will ever make an All-Star team in his career. Even though he's averaging, 22.2 points and 6 assists a night this season. I just don't like the way Monte Ellis plays because he just stuffs the stat sheet without making a significant impact on the game. He doesn't do enough to help his team win, and that's what you need to be an All-Star. But those are my picks for the All-Star snubs. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe.